Coming up, we have your April 2022 Las Vegas real estate market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Steve.
And I'm Kristen.
We are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson Realtors, here today to bring you your April 2022 Real Estate Las Vegas market update. If you're looking at the skyline behind us and this architecture and you're like, wow, where is that in Las Vegas? Where are we?
We're not. We're back in Steve's homeland in Liverpool, UK.
Yeah, we've killed a couple of birds with one stone here. We have a business back in the UK that we're taking care of, and also, of course, our family hasn't met little baby yet, so we've brought them out, and we thought it'd be really interesting for you to maybe see a little bit of Liverpool. And of course, we don't want to let you down while we're on vacation. We want to still bring you the best information possible, so we'll give you the scoop on what's been happening in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So whenever I tell people I'm from Liverpool, most people say that is the home of
the Beatles. I can hear some Beatles music playing behind us right now,
actually we were going to record this in front of a Beatles statue, but it's so busy with people taking photos and stuff, not possible. But did think I'll bring you a little bit of interesting history, because what a lot of other people don't realize that Liverpool's famous for is the Titanic was actually registered here. And this, this building that you can see right behind me, it's called the Cunard building, and that's where the Titanic was registered. And of course, we've got the best football team in the whole of the world, so we're also very well known for that. But enough about Liverpool, let's jump into the market statistics.
Let's do it. All right, so we will start with our single family home sales. The median sales price last month jumped up to $460,000. Now that was up 2.2% from the previous month and up 26.7% from the same time last year. I mean, that's crazy. And I'm seeing a lot of lists being published of like the top 10 cities, top 10 major metropolitan cities with in regards to appreciation, and Las Vegas is always on that list.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we've been booming for a little while. I think everything that has happened, within the world, within the economy, has just really poured gasoline on the fire there. So we're still getting, month over month appreciation. It's not as great as what we did see like last year. But yeah, it's still very steady,
Yeah. And then one thing I did want to point out is this appreciation, this is a generalized number that's happening all over the valley. Believe it or not, there actually are some zip codes, when you look at a zip code map, that haven't appreciated any, or some even have a slight negative appreciation. Just one, for example, is downtown.
Downtown?
It's just kind of surprising, right? Because you'd think that we're waiting for downtown to be having a renaissance, a revitalization. And I still do believe it's coming, but I guess we're not there yet. Yeah, I was surprised to see downtown hasn't appreciated.
I don't know exactly the zip codes off the top of my head right now, but I did see a couple in like the center of the valley as well. So it's very important to know where you're shopping is going to dictate how aggressive you need to be with your offers,
of course,
how we present the offers. So of course you need a good real estate agent to inform you on that. Oh, we've got the that's good. We've got a nice chiming of the live building behind us.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Okay, so there were 3,272 single family units sold last month. That's up 30.2% from the previous month, but still down 12.2% from the same time last year. Now, I'm surprised it was up 30.2% because but what were people buying? Because there's no inventory.
Well, I'll tell you what, people were buying because they realized interest rates were about to go up.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, the numbers that we're giving you now is for everything that sold in March.
That closed in
March. And a lot of people were nervous at the beginning of the year that interest rates were going to go up. I feel that some people were on the sidelines thinking interest rates are going to go down, and then as they just carried on going up, you don't want to be stuck in the middle of spring shopping with interest rates like they are now.
Right.
So I feel that those people that purchased at that point probably made a smart move, considering if they bought a home, a property that made sense to them.
Right. Yep, absolutely, I agree. There were 2,005 single family homes available for sale. That's up 15.2% from the previous month and up 13.1% from the same time last year. So Hey, this is good news. We're seeing a little bit more inventory.
Yeah.
The new listings were up as well, up 19.5% from the previous month, still down 1% from the same time last year. But overall, interestingly enough, the months of inventory went down 11.5% to 0.6 months of inventory. So, you know, this might sound a little bit confusing. We're having more listings coming on. You know, our inventory is going up, but there's still not enough inventory to keep up with demand. That demand is still eating away at that. So
the inventory, yeah, and then that's pushing the prices up.
Yeah, it's pushing the prices up, exactly. All right, let's have a look at our condo and townhome numbers. The median sales price was $270,000. That's up 3.8% from the previous month. I mean, again, this is like what we're used to seeing in a steady market in a year. You might see 4% appreciation. Whoa. Have you seen the number, how much it's up year over year for condos and townhomes?
No.
40%, 39.2, but
that's
insane.
That is crazy. I mean, if I was shopping right now for a home, or about to enter the market, and this might go against what you may think you might hear real estate agents say, but personally, if we were looking at buying, I would be waiting myself towards the end of the year now, because I feel that the inventory is increasing month on month. We're seeing a little bit more inventory. Who knows what's going to be happening with the interest rates? But I think that you're probably going to be get a little bit more bang for your buck later on this year. Now, I might be wrong.
Yeah,
I've only been wrong once before, but but we'll see. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a hard one. I mean, I think I would just advise, same as we do tell all of our clients, if it makes sense for you now, if you can afford your payments. Because what are you doing in the meantime while you're waiting? If you're paying $1,700 to rent a 1-bedroom apartment in Henderson, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, Kristen. Like, if you can find something that makes sense to you, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you're not in a rush, I'd say no stress. You don't need to worry. But what is kind of interesting for me, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, is a lot of people that bought new construction last year, when they were working out, how much the house is going to be, how much their payments are going to be, most of those buyers were basing the payment off of last year's interest rates.
Right.
And now interest rates are over 5%. I'm just wondering if there's going to be people that have committed to buying a new construction home that now can't afford it.
100%.
And they will be maybe much more likely to lose their deposit rather than enter into something that's basically they can't afford.
Yeah, well,
so
they might not get the loan on it. Yeah, they might not get the loan on it. I mean, because no
that's
one.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
as well.
No, it's true. Yeah, and to be honest with you too, no one really thought that interest rates would be even going this high. I mean, when we looked at, they surveyed like 5 different big companies. Everyone thought we'd be ending the year around like the low 4s.
Yeah, in the mid-4s, something like that.
Yeah.
Now we've already hit 5s. And of course it fluctuates, right? But like you said, we've definitely been having a big increase in interest rates that most people didn't anticipate. So personally, I'm keeping my eye on the new construction inventory. And we'll see what happens throughout the year with that.
Yeah, it's interesting. And actually, along those same lines, I think I might have mentioned this in the last video too. All the new construction, or the builders in town, they kind of saw what was happening last year, and they're doing a lot more like quick move homes. Whereas last year we had no inventory for quick move homes. There are a lot more of those. In addition to, I mean, hopefully people are able to move into there, but there might be some falling out as well.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if you're actually on that note looking for new construction and want quick move homes, Kristen's on the lists with basically every single builder in town, and all of their agents know her because she does a lot of new construction sales. So if you want the plug-in, email us. Kristen will send you any updates.
Yeah, let me know what you're looking for.
Out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, great. So let's look at the actual sales for condos and townhomes. There were 933 closings last month, up almost 40% from the previous month, but still down 6.5% from the same time last year. The units available, there were only 394. If you're looking in the entire valley at condos and townhomes, you've got 394 to choose from. I mean, you could probably flick through those in like an hour.
That's in every price range,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you know what? You're totally right. Yeah, it's every part of
very
town.
Inexpensive ones to multi-million-dollar luxury condos.
That's nothing. That is nothing. That's up 25% from the previous month, which is good. Again, we're seeing a little bit more inventory, but down 34% from the same time last year. Listings for condos and townhomes are up as well, up 12.5%, still down 4.8% from the previous month. And finally, our months of inventory, we have 0.4, which is nothing. And again,
2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks of inventory, which means that if no new properties came on the market at the current demand, all of those 394 properties would be sold in 2 weeks, and we'd be left with no inventory. And that's still shrinking, despite the fact that we're having more inventory on the market, more new listings. That demand is just still very strong. Yeah. And I mean, it's got to slow down at some point, but we're not seeing it yet. I think predictions right now are it's going to be another year or so of this.
We'll see. Yeah. You know, I'm curious to see what happens with April's results.
Me too.
Because I think that's going to be a bit of a good tell as to, you know, where we might be going.
I agree. That'll be our first month really with interest rates quite high. So yeah, stay tuned for next month. I think I agree with you. That'll be a big predictor of what we'll be seeing.
Yeah. And next month we'll be back in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we'll see something cool from there.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you're thinking about moving to the Las Vegas area or selling a home in the Las Vegas area, you can find all of our info at our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you again.
Bye, guys.